Where am I set? Where are my knees? This?
No.
This?
No.
Whereabouts?
Shoulder width.
Kind of shoulder width apart. Right? Where's my weight when I'm in my bottom position?
Back.
Weight's back. Any weight up here? Zero, right? So arch my back and get my in my position. You can fold your ankles under. If you're flexible, you want to do that. You can keep your toes up. Either way you want to do it, I don't care. But make sure all your weight's back. All your weight's back, weight's off my hand, and I arch my back. I arch my back so that I can keep him from putting pressure on me, right? So this is how it is when I'm in my bottom position, okay? First stand up that we're going to go over is just a basic inside leg stand up. Okay? Inside leg stand up, when I say it's inside leg, I'm going to stand up with the side that he's riding. Okay? So if he's riding on my left side, that's the leg that's going to come up. It's called an inside leg stand up. Okay? The big thing when we're doing all these stand-ups is at some point between here, when I'm on the bottom, and when I get to my feet, I have to get a hold of a hand. At least one. Okay? I always try to get one. Alright? This one, I try to get a hold of that hand before I start coming up, or as I'm coming up. Okay? That's how I was taught to do this. This is the way it worked for me. Inside leg stand-up, off the whistle. All I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this arm across my chest. Okay? I'm going to bring this arm across my chest. My other hand comes underneath and catches that hand. See that? That's the start of me getting hand control. At the same time, when I'm doing this, my inside leg's going to come up right to here. Okay, now look what I did. Right? First of all, I got up, I got a foot out, I'm working on hand control. Most importantly, I got an angle. Okay? You still want to work the angles when you're coming up. A lot of times, this is what's going to happen. Most of you are going to do this. You can stay on me. You're going to come up like this, straight up, to take this. You're going to kind of get this hand, but he's going to have a hold of my arm. I have no post on this side, so what do you suppose he's going to do? He's going to drive me into the mat. Going to deep waist, try to keep a hold of my hand, and I'm going to end up right down here. So when I'm getting this hand control off the whistle, when I try to get this hand, you got to get an angle. Turn. Okay, just by turning that little bit, I gain a little bit of leverage. Okay? So that's kind of step one right there. Okay, that's step one. From here, I clear, catch his hand, and get an angle. Okay? Step two. Right here, I take his hand, I switch hands. This elbow comes in, on his fingers, and this goes right to behind my butt, my back pocket. Okay? From here, all I have to do is rotate up. He's going to be pushing into me. Right? So I push back. Go ahead and push into me. He's going to push in. I push back, and all I do is rotate up this way. Okay? Everybody see that? Right to here. I'm this way, and all I do is rotate. Rotate up. When I get to here, this is important, and this is where a lot of you stop. You get to this far, and then you just do this, which isn't going to work in a match, right? Boom, I get my hand here, back pocket. This foot goes out, I split, kind of stagger my stance, my weight goes down, elbow to my ear, and then I cut through his deep waist. Okay? Now I turn away from his deep waist, this way, or I turn into his deep waist, excuse me, I cut through it. If I turn this way, all this is going to do is get tighter. Okay? He's just going to squeeze if I try to turn into him. Okay? So I cut through his deep waist, here, right back down. See that? Step one, clear, catch his hand. Step two, I switch hands, back pocket, rotate up. Step three, I get my weight down. What I want to try to do, if I can, is get my shoulders below his. This way. Elbow to my ear, back pocket, cut away. Easy enough?